Right. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, sleep.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl. Come along, Charlie. What is it, Charlie? Find something?
What are we gonna do without the sanctum?
Hey, can
Wonder
I
what
ask a
you'd look
favor?
like with a hood or a mask.
Aw, thanks, Hunter.
Mm, let's try that.
Whoever decides to rebuild, there's a great lot in East LA. Trust me, nobody will.
Poor Doctor Strange. I only know a shade of the loss he must feel. Awesome! Thanks, Hunter!
Anyone seen Charlie? I need some hellhound cuddles.
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
You are good at following direction. The sanctum's gone. It's unbelievable. There really is nothing sacred to Lilith. Do we really need to save the Southwest? It's basically a wasteland.
Doctor Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse. He may not have seen worse, but I still think he can shake this off.
Welcome to Tony's Superhero Cave. I'm Tony. Okay, so that's two superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off. What can we work on for you, Hunter? Good day, Hunter. Hunter, your mom's really starting to grate on me.
Strange and Tony should start a Lost Headquarters support group.
Thanks, Hunter. Damn it. We needed that sanctum.
Lilith's not...
Always heard that I have too much energy.
That is a compliment.
I mean, aren't you powered by a binary star?
Used to hearing that I'm too powerful. I need to pull my punches.
That seems counterintuitive in battle.
I think it's because I intimidate the inferior. The most boring conversations are about who is more powerful. What do you think about that?
Being powerful is not a competition.
Don't tell that to competitive bodybuilders.
Some confuse power with ego, or worse.
Why not argue over whose starship is faster?
Or tally werewolf kills.
Sometimes I get swept up in being competitive.
As long as the competition is good-natured.
All I need is bragging rights. That's what I respect about you, Hunter. You're not afraid of your strength, and you fight to win in every battle.
Caretaker and Agatha shaped me that way.
If they did a good job, we all just might stop this apocalypse. And I'm betting they did.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Now, from Agatha, it seems that Indy's monument should be near the standing stones. She found so fascinating. Oh, to hear that laugh again. Doctor
Good thing we've got a lost
Strange.
brain on our side.
Haven't seen him. Where is he?
You know I know magic, right?
Let's do this.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
See you around.
I know it's not much of a consolation prize.
Come on, Stephen.
Doctor,
If you've come to cheer me up, don't waste your time. There is nothing you can do or say that could possibly lift my spirits.
I just came to express my condolences for the loss of your home.
I appreciate that, but I wish that was the only thing that was lost.
What else was lost, Doctor?
Do you even have to ask? You saw that all that dark energy burst from my building, electrifying the New York skyline with a supernatural storm. Those were Lilith's forces erupting into this world. Now they are free to scour every corner of this earth for the parchment. You should have let me go down with the sanctum. Maybe I could have reactivated some ward of protection that would have prevented all her Lilin from escaping into the wild.
You are too important to sacrifice yourself now.
But what if my death could have saved our entire dimension?
I still would not do it. We need you, Doctor. I do not believe we can defeat Lilith without you.
I could say the same about you. We must accept this loss and gather our resolve. Like it or not, the reality is that Lilith is one step closer from completing the Darkhold and summoning.
Chthon.
We cannot let that happen.
I wish we had more time for pleasantries, but the prophecy draws nearer each day.
Wolverine. Do we want Wolverine? We want this artifact, that's what we really want. And then we also need some cash. That's what we want. Wow, a new outfit. Looking absolutely flippin' bling. Got ultrasound tomorrow. Ultrasound my liver, making sure I'm not dying. Okay, gotta take out the summoning, guys.
Opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
If you still want it, come and get it.
That's one mystic out.
I'll put this to good use.
Move with me.
That's how it's done.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
This one's for you!
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
That's not supposed to hurt.
You are going to pay for it.
I've got your back. Looks like we're winning.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Time to bleed.
Ooh, I like it!
They're mine.
Okay, that was awesome. Here we go! Right, feeling it. Guys, here we go again.
You kissed them.
They're calling something forth. You need to stop them.
My purpose.
Payback's spot.
That's what you want. Just say the word.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Your time has come.
I owe you one.
No point in protecting your master now.
Um,
You know, you're pretty.
This is not good.
Still they persist.
Doesn't look like much to me.
Time is out. You need to stop that ritual now.
I must.
mop up these fools so we can get out of here.
Pull back and regroup!
I have felt this once before. You had your chance to escape.
Fear death.
Oh, this should be good. You were too weak for this fight. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you have, friend.
Might have to tap out.
Welcome assistance. Their time is
Whoever trained you did a damn good job.
It's a very messy battle, but it's successful.
We've done it.
Um. To what Peter Parker wants.
We're supposed to have shop class tonight, but Tony really got under his skin. I've never seen him this mad. Can you help me talk him down?
Lead the way.
Thanks, Hunter.
You've gone too far, Tony.
Explain how replacing outdated equipment is a problem.
You moved my car.
It was in the way, and I moved it back.
Crap.
All this flashy junk isn't why I'm here. Why any of the rest of us are here.
Well, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, then get out of the way.
Never meet your heroes. I get it now. I don't know why I thought you could change.
Robbie just needs a little space. Let's get started. Now that we know Wanda's a threat, you'll need an edge if you face her again.
What kind of edge?
Nothing that involves her coming to harm. We're looking at ways to protect you from her abilities.
How is that possible?
Our first prototype keeps you connected to the real world in case Wanda alters it around you.
Like an anchor tethering me to reality?
Exactly. If Wanda alters your reality, our second prototype alters it back. Robbie got the idea from his spirit of vengeance. I think the prototype is powered by Hellfire, so best not to jostle it.
Like a button I press to reset her alterations, or a broadcast interfering with her own transmission?
Perfect, you got it. Thanks for getting me those components. We're good to go. Time to... Tony, what's up?
I think your gearhead pal is still wound up.
Okay. Hunter, give me a minute. I want to make sure Robbie's okay.
Take your time. I'll assemble the prototype for the Hunter.
Oh, I'd prefer to hold off. There are some details I want to go over before we begin.
Oh, come on. You've managed so far. How hard can it be for me?
Sure, fine.
Before we get started, I've noticed Parker takes twice as long to finish these prototypes than he should. I have some ideas.
Give me a minute.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle this myself.
Okay.
Sit back and watch the master at work.
Anchor.
What? You looking for a round two? I don't want to butt heads, but to quote a frenemy, I can do this all day.
Tony, I don't want to fight you. You were my hero growing up.
Kids do love Iron Man.
Not Iron Man. You, Tony. The man who could fix any problem with technology.
What do you want, Robbie?
10 years ago, you bought the Salazar steel plant, then shut it down. Do you remember what you said at the press conference? When you announced the Stark Technology Center?
Something witty?
You said, I'm here to make progress. If you aren't, you should get out of my way. Tony, you put half the families in my neighborhood out of work. And for what? You never even broke ground on that technology center.
I don't even remember this.
3 years later, most of the families who you put out of work had moved away. Follow the jobs, you know? The rest of us weren't so lucky. That's when things got real bad. But those families had it right. You need to know when it's time to move on. So good luck with shop class. I hope it's all the progress you want it to be.
You too, Parker?
Yeah, Tony. If I could manage it, how hard can it be for you?
Damn it. What just happened?
I guess you are in charge now.
I didn't want this.
That is not what I saw.
I can fix this.
Maybe, but not tonight.
I wouldn't have...
Please don't tell anyone I fell on a cactus during the mission.
I'm glad you're fitting in. We've heard so many stories about you that we didn't really know what to expect.
What did you hear?
That you were a godlike hero walking the earth, single-handedly holding back the forces of evil.
I was more like a demigod. My only real flaw was mortality.
And to think, I worried it might go to your head. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you and Caretaker keep butting heads. She always spoke of you so fondly.
This is how it always used to be. If you are saying it was different, I was not around for it.
I guess everybody loves you when you're dead. Now that you aren't, the Midnight Suns have all dealt with Caretaker when she's prickly. If you ever need a vent, we get it.
Thanks, Nico.
Of course, what are friends for? I've wanted this so much. I nearly used the Staff of One to get it.
Salutations.
Like I'm missing something around here, but I can't see whatever it is I'm missing, so let's go to bed. Just as I think, I don't want holding the Midnight Suns together. I hope they realise it. Don't believe I'm saying this, but I need your help with this sensitive issue. To be 100% clear, it is not medical in nature. Let's chat in the library. To... Two rare blueprints. Have I got that?
Look,
Probably.
I'm not looking for your deep, dark diary secrets. Don't get freaked out. I don't care who you have a crush on. Can't believe I'm actually asking you this, but I wonder if you could give me a peek behind the magical veil?
Magical veil?
Yeah, I don't want to know card tricks or anything like that. I just want to know more about the secrets of magic. I'm talking about the spooky stuff.
Let me teach you something small to start off with. Maybe read a grimoire, see how you like it.
I promise I'm a quick study. Don't hesitate to throw me in the deep end.
Oh, I do not doubt your intelligence, which is why we have to start small. Exposing you to magic's darkest secrets right away could do some damage.
What kind of damage could a little book learning do?
Reading the wrong grimoire has the potential to wipe your mind completely and turn you into an empty vessel ripe for possession by non-corporeal entities that lurk in the outer darkness, just waiting for unwitting magical explorers to uncover the wrong bit of knowledge.
Don't read the wrong books. Got it. See? I'm a quick student.
Just let me know when and where, and we will begin.
It's good that we have the kind of relationship where I can come to you about this stuff and there's no judgment.
You could not talk to Strange about this?
He knows his stuff, but if I came to him to teach me, I'd never hear the end of it. The man loves the sound of his own voice, especially when he's reciting incantations. If you don't mind, can we keep these lessons between you and me?
I cannot be a party to secrets or lies within the team. That is the kind of thing that breeds mistrust and dysfunction.
I'm not asking you to lie. Just don't go blabbing to Strange about our studies. That's all. I'll tell him when I'm ready.
Very well. I think I have the perfect reading for your first assignment. There's a book up on that shelf. Occulta Pericula Amet.
Oh, my Latin is a little rusty, but does that say Dangerous Magic Secrets?
Ancient wizards did not like to get clever with their book titles. Anyway, take notes, and we will talk later.
It's super easy
All
to
right.
hang out with you, Hunter.
But if dogs look like that, I probably have one.
Did her full time.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn in... Hey, can I ask a favor?
Combat with Peter Parker in combat. We can try that.
I know it's...
I have something for you.
An RSVP to my birthday?
Components for shop class.
Be honest, have I traveled back in time?
No, you sent me a message.
Right. I set those up before the last meeting. And you got one.
So what should I do with these components?
I can take them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If you hand them over, I can get Tony and Robbie talking again.
And if not?
I'll give them all back. Deal?
Agreed.
Damn. What are we gonna do without the sanctum? So, I guess that means existential, metaphysical, and arcane calamity are on our doorstep.
Yeah. Basically.
Doctor Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
I mean, this guy would be going better if you weren't such a arrogant fool. It's not.
Really pissed me off.
One job: protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I fail. I just hope you brought me something interesting. I've crossed paths with this artifact once before. It didn't end well.
Okay.
All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
The Sanctum.
Hunter, it's difficult to surprise and delight a sorcerer's supreme, but you continue to find a way. A revelation struck me today, and I find the need for quiet reflection in the chapel. Not too quiet, of course. I would appreciate some light conversation. Let's see how they are. Oh, this is the chapel.
I almost sent my astral form to cover more ground.
That means you were trying to ghost me?
I caution against speaking in modern vernacular as it rapidly evaporates from the pool of youthful lexicon. Then magic will say you are uncool. Ah, yes. Our last conversation afforded me valuable insight into my current state of being. Your continued confidence and honesty with me have rekindled some of my own belief in myself.
The Sorcerer Supreme is a role only one mortal in a generation can hold.
Fancy titles impress the illusion of rank upon the world, but that's all it is. A name for one who understands much, and yet so little at the same time. I am merely a man with a very useful set of skills who worked to fill a niche.
I will light a beacon every step of the way.
The doubt never crossed my mind. You have my gratitude, Hunter.
Perhaps the Sorcerer Supreme could conjure me up an ice cream cone?
Due to Stark's contractual obligations, I can only offer Avengers-themed flavors. Nobody needs the caloric marvel that is Hulka Hulka burning love. A single scoop is a meal unto itself. Hunter, no matter what the outcome of our struggle is, you have not given up on me. That is a bond that carries beyond words and worlds.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum. Bye.
This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
Hunter, hello.
When rung at night, the Abbey bells would serve as a warning to the surrounding countryside that danger was near. When rung during the day, the peal of Abbey bells was used to mark numerous different and now obscure transient feast days. There's said to be an access panel to the bell tower somewhere inside the Abbey, but sadly its exact location has been lost to time. Yeah, but not lost to me, because I keep going up there. I'm down with the cool kids. Don't want to boast or anything, but that's...
Headquarters support group.
You know I know magic, right?
think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Dr. Strange is showing me pointers on the Staff of One. Are you?
Does your mother have a thing for deserts and healing crystals?
Lilith,
What is wrong?
is it that obvious? I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
Very. What is wrong?
I found myself thinking how thrilled Agatha will be to see you again. Then, as always, I remembered she's gone. You know, I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
You always tried, but I could tell. Back then, Lilith's betrayal was fresh for you.
Ah, yes. I tried so hard to find a way to restore her. I didn't want you to know. To hope, when the chances were so slim. But I quickly learned the creature wearing your mother's face was beyond saving. Hope couldn't bring my sister back, and it won't restore Agatha. I've made my peace with Hope.
Have you really?
I should get back to work, and so should you. The Abbey feels so lonely without Agatha.
Hello, Hunter.
Right. 1 second. Right. Radio. Blueprints, credits, intel. Let's go for credits. Captain America. Nico.
Show no mercy.
All right, let's do this.
The power of the light.
Here we go.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
None will pass. Now.
You had your shot.
Still they persist.
I'm back.
Now that was something. Your fate is
Going.
That's some move.
Be doing something right. Let's take control of this situation.
Still happening.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I'm on it.
Whatever works.
Roger that. Just the boost I needed.
You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you? Learn that one.
We are doing well so far.
Aw, you guys are so adorable thinking you can beat us.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Welcome, Hunter.
Hunter.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Привет, Hunter.
Good girl, Charlie. Come along, Charlie.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
sanctum's gone. It's unbelievable. There really is nothing sacred to Lilith.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Doctor Strange will...
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off. Later. Is there anything that would drive your mom really crazy?
Strange and Tony should start a Lost Headquarters support group.
I like where this is going. Damn it. We needed that sanctum. Thanks, Hunter.
This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
Lilith seeks to wipe all our havens from the earth. Avengers Tower, the sanctum.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. I think we've got something for... No pain, no gain. Later.
Disrupt the summoning
Tries
circle.
to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning a combination from the other side.
They have not lost focus yet. The advantage is mine. I feel stronger already.
Try this on for size.
one mystic out. Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
For victory!
I bruise easy.
This should help.
They still haven't changed their minds.
We're stronger as it.
We should try that more often.
Knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Here we go again.
I am impressed.
Where cannot find you.
Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better.
By her command.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
Your mother.
You can't stop me like that.
Behold their passage.
That's what you want. It must be tough losing all the time. For like decades.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay, that was awesome.
I will make this quick.
Did Caretaker really teach you that? I know she's secretly a badass.
Fleeing so soon.
That was something.
That triple punch followed by a headbutt. Not bad.
We've done it.
Hey, Charlie Warley, puppy face. Come along, Charlie.
Don't tell anyone, but... Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
We're ending their war. It's a slow burn, but we'll get there.
Ah, I see.
Always on the hunt, right?
I mean, situation's in my name, Hunter. I'm the hunter. Therefore, always on the hunt. Logic. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off.
Charlie, heal.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Slowly but surely, Tony Stark.
Protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Doctor Strange. I'm sure he's
Boom.
Are there any curses I should
I think so, Steven.
An excellent thought, Hunter. caught my eye as well. Good day, Hunter.
Strange and Tony should start a Lost Headquarters support group.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Practice makes perfect. Later. This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum. I'm here if you need me. Talent will only get you so far.
All right then.
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Lilith seeks to wipe all our havens from the earth. Avengers Tower, the Sanctum Sanctorum. Our beloved Abby must not suffer the same fate.
The sanctum's gone.
I'm not sure what to think about the grotto. It's not big enough to swim laps. Its only real purpose is for lounging and soaking up the sun.
From what I understand, it reminds Robbie and Nico of home.
As long as it isn't distracting to the team, I guess we can chalk it up to morale building. No need to pass on my griping. I get enough Cap hates the water jokes. I don't. Not really. What I hate is losing decades of my life to the sea. But if it means I'm still around to do my part, I can't hate it too much.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, right, it's Doctor Strange. Customer, um,
The Ancient One entrusted me with a sacred duty, and as a result, our reality is vulnerable to... Thanks, Hunter.
right. Just gonna come quickly. Meet Wolverine. Let's take Captain America.
I hope Johnny Blaze is a reasonable person.
I have not heard good things.
Yep, it figures.
I'm learning a lot from you. Like how to avoid multiple sword jabs in rapid succession.
Blaze has kept the Parchment of Power safe so far, but he won't withstand a full-on assault from Lilith on his own.
He will not be on his own much longer. The parchment will stay safe.
Good. And while you're there, see if you can talk some sense into him.
He didn't have it. How about you?
We're being paid to find the
Page Creed. Have fun on your own time. Oh, this ain't about the money anymore.
Get inside, and you can go straight to hell. Oh, if you can! Oh, crap. That's just cheating.
Surrender the page, Blaze.
Nice meat suit, lady.
Surrender, or be destroyed.
Ah. Dug up Junior, too.
Child.
Struck a nerve, huh? Then you're gonna love this. Heard you were dead, Johnny. That was the idea. I'd ask what you were doing here, but I just pumped a few rounds in his chest.
The legendary Johnny Blaze. I have heard
Hear
much of
that? This is your fault. Play with Mama all you want. I've got people to save. Mama.
Long story.
Defeat the Nest Mothers. Nest Mothers summon altars each turn. Destroy them to damage the Nest Mother. If altars are not destroyed, the Nest Mother may turn them into monuments. Monuments have different effects which can help heroes and hinder the hero. Help enemies and hinder the heroes. Can you hear my cat? He's a chatty boy.
We'll just have to hope Blaze can handle the escape on his own. You've got a big problem of your own to They call that the Nest Mother. The monsters she's summoning are going to make things a lot harder unless you destroy them too.
Take out the big lady and her rock collection.
And just because Lilith decided to talk through this one, don't feel the need to show it any mercy.
You were too weak for this fight.
Engaging. How long have you been waiting to do that? Let's dance. Not looking good for you. I wasn't even trying that hard. You had your chance. I must be doing something right.
Destroying those altars may be the fastest way to bring her down.
Assuming we can get past that Guardian.
Not my first rock monster rodeo. Nothing to worry about. You picked the wrong one, bud. Hope you're ready.
Now that was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
You don't look so tough. You sure you're up for this?
Your mother abandons you.
Lilith won't be happy to see her favored ones fall so easily.
You cannot resist, child. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
Maybe so. But not today.
Let's hope not.
Not so tough without that little pop gun of yours. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Not as much as me. Somehow, you get uglier every time I see you.
And you get smaller. Grunt!
Stop fussing over me, you idiots. After them!
No escape this time, Creed.
I was gonna say the same thing to you. All of you.
Right.
Too bad she
jokes now. How funny it is when I spill your guts.
Already killed you once, Scum. Ain't gonna be a problem.
Welcome assistance. I am not myself.
I'm impressed.
Mother won't let me fade away. With her blessing, the sky is the limit.
That's the spirit.
Can't seem to lose them.
You're gonna pay for what you've done here. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Small man talks a big game.
Do I look any different to you? Someone order a little sandwich?
Nice move, bub.
Feel my call.
Looks like they called for help. You looking at me?
You should have seen their faces. Family night at the carnival. I could have almost tasted their fear right before they bought it.
You heard the lady.
You think that's gonna get me?
Down.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
one problem out of the way.
He's down, but not out yet.
I will not fall for the same ruse twice.
Thought as much.
You're welcome.
Enough of this.
Easy, kid. These were his people.
We did what we could, Blaze.
That's what folks with bloody hands always say.
If we do not stop the Midnight Sun, the entire world will get far bloodier.
Not my problem anymore. Forget the damn prophecy. I know I sure as hell am.
Aren't you gonna follow him?
Nah, he may not have been listening. But I am. Keep talking, kid.
Oh, not bad. I thought.
What happened at that carnival was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, well, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the parchment of power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean with each other. Now.
There is nothing else, Captain.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
Right.
This is bull. Grade A bull.
I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make nice. But it never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
I am sure Caretaker's intentions came from a good place.
Good intentions mean nothing when the outcome causes harm.
She probably does not see it that way.
I don't care how she sees it. Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the page to Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan is that overrated stuntman. Entrusting it to him was a mistake.
And do you have a better idea who to entrust something of such value?
I'd give it to Nico to hold. And if she didn't want to carry the weight of it, I would.
And you would be willing to risk your soul holding it? It is said to have demonic effects on its keeper.
Demonic effects? I'm already as demonic as this realm will tolerate. I don't cower from the darkness. I am made from its fabric. I could handle it. But alas, they did not give the parchment to me to hold. Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it. Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
Right, okay. Speak to Wolverine.
You know, it's kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth's still out there.
He is your quarry, I take it.
I guess you could say that. We have a history. None of it nice. Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got, well, nastier.
From what I have seen, he should not be much trouble for you.
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades. If he was easy to handle, trust me, I would have put him away for good ages ago. This last time, though, he's gotten even more deadly.
Then I hope you can rise to the challenge. It does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
If you talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know. There's the Kree, there's Skrulls, there's the Brood. Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
Alright.
What all do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the Parchment of Power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known this Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed. And you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City. A private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here. Except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah. If you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well?
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves. And she grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Sir, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
So the Avengers mix with Midnight Suns and add a few X-Men. Bam! The X-Avenging Suns. Okay, no, the X-Suns who avenge at midnight.
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thought.
The Book of Thought? Where did you find a book of such rarity?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was, waiting for me.
Caretaker hid books on chaos magic for a reason.
Well, someone ought to tell her books don't bite. Well, not all of them. I do have it on pretty good authority. The Sumerian Book of the Dead will take a chunk out of you if you try to earmark one of its pages.
Well, I hope you found what you were looking for.
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called The Scrolls of Chthon.
Wait, that is another name for the...
Darkhold, I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in recorded history.
Was this pharaoh's corruption ever purified?
Hold up, I haven't gotten to that part of the story. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old classical Egyptian disbody self.
Sounds like the best possible outcome was reached for everyone involved.
Well, not for everyone. So like, when the Lightworker recited the incantation, he absorbed all the Pharaoh's corruption into his own body and, died.
He did not survive?
No. But the lines of the incantation he used are scattered throughout this book. I'm gonna have Magic help me transcribe them and see if we can use them to cure Wanda.
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation that worked once and killed the person who said it?
Yes?
Nico, That sounds too dangerous, even for you.
I have to try something.
Caretaker will not be pleased if she hears about this.
Caretaker can deal. Well, I'm gonna find magic, see if we can make a dent in this transcription. I'll give you a shout when we do. Until then, not a word about this to anyone.
Glad to see Nico found the book I left out for her useful. Took me a while to dig that one up. Need something, dear?
I saw a listing for a 4-story walk-up, Upper West Side. Maybe your new sanctum?
Tony, I can't think about that now. The sanctum wasn't just a home.
They're accusing me of keeping secrets, as if that's the biggest problem we have right now. I don't know, maybe the demonic green sky over New York was too subtle for them to notice?
I think they noticed.
Well, it wasn't intentional. We were supposed to win in New York. We weren't supposed to lose the Sanctum, or Avengers Tower. Or Banner. I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all about Blaze and the Parchment really have made a difference?
I understand why you did it. The fewer people who know about the parchment, the better.
That's exactly right. When everyone operates on a need-to-know basis, they can focus.
Is that how you were able to focus?
Well, no, I need to know everything. Things are spiraling out of control, and right now, I just need to figure out what to do about this prophecy.
Do you really think you can stop the Darkhold's prophecy by working in here?
Well, I'm kind of known for making the impossible possible. Give me a couple hours and a decent lunch, maybe an Italian hoagie, and I can fix anything. Trust me.
If you want to stop the prophecy over lunch, I think you will need a bigger lunch.
Well, I need to be careful not to eat too much, especially carbs. I just blow up and, blow up. Huh. Please excuse me. I need to jot down some ideas.
Are you making prophecies of your own?
Shoo, go, genius at work. Gotta get a sign.
Wolverine's how old? Sure, let's throw another ancient dude at the problem. Hunter, you need a hobby.
What, like this?
No, something you can do by yourself during the bleak moments.
I used to work with wood, carved my own toys, built some simple furniture. Tables were easier than chairs.
Have you thought about doing this again?
Maybe. The tools are different. I would need to find the right kind of wood. I'm sure there's some around the Abbey.
Hunter, if you ever carve me a toy, I will paint it.
You paint?
Nothing I would share. But that's the point of hobbies, yes? You do it for your own enjoyment. I'm not smiling. I am pleasantly surprised.
Curious. If it were meant to be broken, Set would have insist. Must not be her purpose. There must not be anything here. If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide. Set regards no obstacles. Set must not be listening today.
Money. Just money.
Autumn must not see it that way. Intriguing. This does not look like one of Stark's machines. It is more alien. The gods are fickle. Autumn thinks otherwise. Autumn does not answer. Hippus does not seem to awake. The goddess must be busy. Set is a temperamental god.
What was that meteor all about? Like arrival out of nowhere. Raises my suspicions.
I doubt a blood sacrifice is what they had in mind. It seems my offer was accepted. Maybe I should come back later. Get some shut-eye.
be saving up for that. Green skin, come on now. It's gotta be worth saving up for.
I will see if I can find you a treat later. Come along, Charlie.
Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard? Oh man, I sound so lame. Freaking hopeless.
From what I understand about Blaze, he is not one for brotherhood.
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self-pep talk. Just trying to hype myself up. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And I'm just Robbie Reyes from East LA. How the hell am I supposed to live up to that?
You do not want to follow in Blaze's footsteps. He does not seem like a role model for anyone.
Really? He's always seemed like the best to me.
I think the wisest thing to do would be to chart your own path.
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this ancient abbey, surrounded by some of Earth's greatest heroes. And I still don't really feel like I belong. It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by anyone. How do you own that swagger?
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right, no matter what others say.
What if you don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Crickets are untrustworthy.
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon-to-demon, or whatever. You've given me and Sparky a lot to digest. See you around, Hunter.
That was a hell of a sparring session, Ileana. Haven't been this sore since, well... really got me back there.
It's one of the perks of being underestimated.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Hey, Hunter. Hand to the right. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop. Good. I need something. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you.
Feel the mystical energy growing.
Later.
on, Blaze. Show yourself. I'm running out of ideas.
Don't worry. That much big asshole energy can't hide for long.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
Things are looking up around here. Thanks, Hunter.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited the whole Abbey will know. Come on, Blaze. Come out, wherever you are. Demons, prophecies, Hydra winning all the fights, climate change. Earth is not doing so hot.
Transient natives remain firmly mired in the Dark Ages with respect to their interpretation of the world around them. Every shadow is a tricksome spirit, every unfamiliar birdsong an evil omen. One of their dull, preachy parables, however, did yield the most interesting find. A flower of rare quality called the Wondergo Everbloom. This remarkable plant will only bloom when the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest and may hold the key to unlocking the doors of time itself. The exact scientific mechanism for this strange blooming pattern eludes me as of yet, but as with all things, I will unravel its meaning and its potential.
Hunter, hello.
Hi, Agatha.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Grade 1 of
Feels like it's
Wolverine's
approaching last stand
abilities.
territory.
Let's do that. Let's do that now.
Have you ever considered joining S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Just Steven up.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot.
No pain, no gain. See you around. Time to take it to the next level.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Ready for more? Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
Better test this out next time. Gonna put the hurt on him for sure.
Peace.
Friends call me Logan. Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
I have been saying that since you woke me up.
Leave the crappy stand-up for Tony, kiddo. There are bigger issues. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... No, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
So, about Agatha.
I know you miss her, kiddo. She used to keep us from butting heads as much as we do.
No, I meant...
Wait, I need to say this. I've been less than my best without her at my side. Especially to you. But this is the wrong time to talk about the past. About Agatha.
All right. What now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Vape. Hunter looks like a badass in that outfit. Just saying.
Show no mercy.
Not at
Still coming this way.
They will not last much longer at this rate.
Impressive.
You were too weak for this fight.
Let's give it a go. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen. Watch closely.
Engaging. Had it worse in basic.
Their persistence will be their undoing.
Sorry about that. Somebody at the door.
This
I saw something just like that in Las Vegas. Tony took me. I'm going. They're not going to like this.
I saw a move centuries ago. They are set on coming after me. They will know our power. You have earned this. Feel my call.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Thanks, caretaker.
Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
Each battle teaches us more about our foes. Doesn't matter if it's Crossbones, Lilith, or something else.
thing you're fired.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Huh. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling.
What a waste of my evening.
Do you know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What? No predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you know nothing of what will happen?
I have my suspicions.
I thought there'd be snap.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
You know how long this will take?
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
An auspicious night. Don't...
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
I dislike this.
Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long. All right, I'm ready.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
If anyone should be held responsible, it is me.
Agree to disagree, boss.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Tony is right.
And that's my new ringtone.
Don't ruin the moment.
It is true. I have not done enough for any team. If I am the one who brings people together to defeat Lilith, I have already failed.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
We know our goal. Now we need to do the work. I plan to push everyone here to the limit. But no one has to do anything I would not do myself. Without trust and respect, we are no team.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
There is no future where the Midnight Suns miss the fight.
That's all we needed to hear.
You need to hear more than that. So does everyone here. Nico, Blade, Ileana, and Robbie may have been here first, but now? We are all the Midnight Suns. When every one of us believes that, we will be ready to face my mother.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity, and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No, you drain faster than bathwater.
every meeting should be like this one.
Unpleasant?
I had not predicted this.
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
I could have brought popcorn.
For the team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn.
Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
Sorry about that. I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss. And I called it, way before Steve did.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me?
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past why they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition, for better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not explaining why.
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
I know this team can come together. We have to.
Can you picture her if I hadn't?
Need some more gloss. 223 gloss. A good time for the Midnight Suns, Hunter. They know it too. The past's been on my mind. I wouldn't mind talking about it. Would you join me? Of course I will.
Welcome to my barracks, as I like to call it.
Reminds you of your war days, huh?
The smell is the same. Old socks, anticipation, and sometimes fear. I was just a kid when I joined the army. I never thought my war days would come to an end.
If you could, would you have made a different choice?
There are plenty of decisions I wish I could change, but not that one. I can't imagine not enlisting against the Nazis. I'm not one to sit on the sidelines when evil's knocking down our door. As much as I hate to say it, maybe war is our destiny. We're both soldiers who've been plucked from our timelines and thrown into it over and over again. Maybe this is what we're supposed to be doing. Fighting an endless war.
I do not know, Steve. I believe that one day there will be a world without war.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're more optimistic about it than I am.
Seriously, Steve, imagine a world ruled through peace. You could do anything you wanted to do.
I'd just find another cause to fight for that didn't require the use of my fists or my shield.
Like?
I don't know. Probably some social justice nonprofits or something to do with stopping climate change.
You are never going to stop saving the world, are you?
No, and neither are you. You're about the closest thing I have here to a co-captain. We might not be able to end all wars, but if you keep walking the walk, we'll be able to end this one.
I will see if I can find you a treat later. Come along, Charlie.
Okay, thank you for me for reading this one, but I think it might have some clues to help us. I am not caretaker. Secrets are like cracks in the wall. The more we have, the weaker we are. Put that thing down and come train with me.
Thanks, Hunter.
I want green skin. Need more gloss.
Smelled you a mile away. This place makes my skin crawl.
We could do something else.
I meant the Abbey. The air always feels wrong here. Makes my hair stand on end.
So that explains the odd shape.
You're one to talk about odd shapes.
What is wrong with my hair?
I met you. It's like your muscles have tiny muscles. The Abbey do that too?
This information is new and somewhat alarming.
It's probably nothing. I doubt anyone screwed up your resurrection. And if they did, I'm sure they'll get it right the next time.
Wait, are you... Is this because I made fun of your hair?
Don't know why you'd think that. Sarah never told me you were this fun.
Good to see you.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
We take Wolverine on a mission.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Slowly but surely, Tony.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
The research... Always a pleasure.
I don't have chores, but I don't want to do them. We should go to my favourite spot. It's not the best day for it, but when it is, let's go,
I like
magic.
to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming that I am not noise to you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, you know, my equal.
I cannot believe the Dark Child sees me as an equal.
Just be honored and never mention it again.
But this is a moment I will treasure for eternity, Ileana. Maybe I can even ask Robbie to make us matching t-shirts to commemorate it.
You're the worst. So bad you might even impress the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness, and neither should you.
The darkness is ours to wield. It is our strength. There is no shame in owning up to what we are and what we can do.
You are right, Hunter. More than right. I needed an ally and a friend like you for a long time. Someone that embraces their darkness and makes me feel comfortable with mine.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
Never been too far from Caretaker's gaze and the Abbey's grounds. What does the X-Mansion have to offer?
Being far from Caretaker's gaze is one benefit for sure. If that's not enough for you, there are enough futuristic gadgets to keep things interesting. And of course, we get dental. In any case, I hope we can continue fighting side by side in the future. If there is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Good to see you, Hunter. Central is ready to work. Well, this was educational in a terrible way. This should keep someone busy. See you soon.
Maybe Spider-Man one.
Pick your target, Hunter.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Thanks, Hunter.
Parchment of power. The final page of the Dark Code is far too powerful to leave under the protection of just anyone. We're not short of those with might, or those with goodness in their hearts, but to protect the last chronicle of Confront, it can be given to only one. Johnny Blaze will cross dimensions and summon hellfire to keep the parchment safe. It must be him. Strange. Very much had that thought.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Nice to get some fresh air.
You know I know magic, right?
No pain, no gain.
An enhanced spell. Most well.
Back again. See you around.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
That must have been terrifying.
It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. or maybe worse.
If it came down to it, I'm sure you would have prevented Agatha from being taken.
I'm not so sure about that. 7 witches are a lot to fend off. I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now. Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground? Who would have thought?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Evil Eye took to.
What happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns?
I hear you.
This shall be of great help.
You have earned this.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Approaches.
Here we go.
Whatever gets the job done.
Boom.
Oh, this should be good. Coming at you. Try this. I see how it is.
Bring what you got.
I am impressed. You were too weak for this fight.
on it.
Now that was something.
I wasn't even trying that hard.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Kennedy caretaker. Overdrive serum. Nice. A nice gift. Right. Let's get out of here. Thanks for joining us. We'll be on again sometime during the week.